Now, many of you will know that yesterday I came and showed you that in Shanghai, it looks like Onvo L60 is closing in on the Tesla Model Y, which might be giving a signal or a huge signal that to say that indeed Onvo L60 could be cannibalizing or could have started cannibalizing the Tesla Model Y sales in China. This is the model that is expected to obviously do well in China and take away majority of the sales that Tesla Model Y generate. Big institutions or big financial institutions have come and went and checked, and they see, or they also concur with Nio to say that this might be the vehicle that takes away the throne out from Tesla Model Y, which is the Tesla most best-selling car. Now, the reason why I'm going back there is that apparently in China there are 7 cities or 7 areas already where the Onvo L60 is already selling more than Tesla. I mean, as in the screen you notice that there are 7 cities that obviously Onvo is already outpacing Tesla. Yesterday we were talking about Onvo closing in to the kind of deliveries that Tesla Model Y sold in Shanghai, where the difference between the two cars, it was like what, 80 cars apart, which is something that was so good. But this, knowing that there are other cities where Onvo is selling more than Tesla Model Y, it is just so great. I mean, the first city, it's you notice that Onvo L60 sold 156 while Tesla Model Y had 131. Second city, Onvo L60 59, Tesla Model Y 53. Third city, we've got Onvo L60 48, Model Y 46. Then we've got fourth city, Tesla Model Y and Onvo L60 had the same number, sitting at 20 with 21 sales. Then you've got another city where Onvo L60 had 37 sales and Model Y had 14 sales. L60 at the city number 6, Onvo L60 had 19 sales and Model Y had 8 sales. Then the last city, Onvo L60 had 67, Tesla Model Y had 48. This shows you, or this just shows to us that indeed things are beginning to change. Indeed, we are seeing Onvo taking it to the next level because they are already taking away the kind of sales that Tesla would generate per city already, which is something that is great. I thought maybe it's yesterday it was just that city Shanghai where Tesla is closing in, but it appears that right now these insurance registrations we saw yesterday, Onvo is already outpacing Tesla in some of the cities, which is great, and it shows you that this Onvo L60 might be the car that could dethrone the Tesla Model Y, which is something that obviously as the new investors I am happy to see this. I know. I mean, Tesla Model Y has been the best-selling car, I don't know since when. This is the car that does really well for Tesla when it comes to sales, both in the US, in China, which is just so great. And seeing Onvo now starting to take away some of the sales from this Tesla Model Y, it makes me wonder, man, the kind of sales that we are going to see coming from Onvo this month. I mean, if we are already seeing this, I mean, yesterday during the insurance registrations, you'll remember that I told you that 2,400 we saw coming, that 2,300 we saw coming from Onvo for last week. It was the second highest number that Onvo has ever reported, and that to me, it is signaling some very good strong sales for Onvo now in January. We could go to 15,000, it's possible, but I don't want to jump the gun. Let's wait and see how it unfolds. But the way it's looking, I think we need to brace ourselves for what's coming, because if you thought the 10,500 that we saw in December from Onvo alone was great, wait until you see Onvo selling way more than that right now in January, where the demand for cars is not that high. So I am happy, man. I am excited to see this, because right now it shows that the game is being changed by Onvo. Onvo L60, it is the game changer for Nio. This is going to make the new investors to be really so excited, because ONVO is expected this year to sell way more cars than Nio, which is great, because at the end of the day, like I said, revenues will always come back to Nio. And if ONVO is outpacing or also going to sell more than Nio, it's not a train smash, man, because ONVO, it is still falling under Nio, because ONVO is still a Nio sub brand, which that is so great. So yeah, man, this is what we are seeing. This is what we saw, to say that there are some of the cities that are already, or where we are seeing ONVO doing more than Nio, which is great, which is amazing. And it makes me to want to load the boat, man. I mean, the potential that lies within ONVO, it is the very same potential. It is the kind of potential that makes me want to load the boat onto Nio all day, every day. Especially knowing the fact that when our CEO was saying he's planning to introduce 2 sub-brands, people were dissing him. Why are you doing that? Why is he doing that? And I think right now it makes sense why he did that. And that is to make sure that each brand covers or had its own people that it covers. Nio main brand is premium brand for Nio. ONVO, it is a family brand under Nio. And Firefly, it is a high-end brand for small cars, which is something that is great, man. And it tells you where Nio is and where it's headed. Brace yourselves for what's coming. Ignore the day-to-day movement of the markets. Don't let the share price of Nio deceive you. I am going to continue loading the boat, because I can tell you, based off what we are seeing, based on the comments that some of you are writing, I can see that people are just tired. They want Nio to get to $10, which is the same thing that I want. But before we get there, or as the market continues manipulating Nio, I'll be doing my best. I'll be doing the best. I will be making sure that I go in the market and load the boat as much as I can, because I know we shall be rewarded. Blue sky is coming. Those that are persevering will most definitely be rewarded with time. But anyways, what you do with your money, it's on you. I can't tell you what to do. If you want to sell, sell. Buy, increase your holdings, do that. But as for me, I'm going to continue to load the boat, because it's a no-brainer that needs a company which will do very well, and quite a number of people are going to realize the potential of Nio at a very later stage. But if you are on this channel, you know that Nio, it's a company that is doing well, and it's expected to do very well in the future. Otherwise, that's all from me. Just thought I'd give you this quick update. Hit that likes button, subscribe if you have not subscribed, because on this channel I talk Nio all day, every day, because I know one thing, and that is blue sky is coming. That's all from me, man, and God bless you all.